Hey, welcome back to Digital Dwell and Deal, where you're going to get strategies, tactics, and insights about how to master the housing market using really cool approaches and technology and all the sorts. And it's always 100% free, never any ads, never selling you anything. But this channel only grows if you like, share, and subscribe. So make sure you do all three of those things. And also in the description of this video below, I'm going to have my email address. You're probably going to want to use that if you happen to like what we talk about today. It resonates with you and you need me to help you look into something. So anyhow, today we're going to talk about real estate agents. Now, you probably know a real estate agent or two, or many, especially if you're in your 30s or 40s. By this time, who doesn't know a realtor, right? But one of the interesting things I'm going to ask you is, how many real estate agents have you met that will tell you, I don't know anything about real estate, or I'm not very experienced, or this is extremely new to me? It's just really, really rare. Most of the time, you meet a real estate agent, they're going to try to convince you that they know everything under the sun about real estate. There's almost like a fake it till you make it in real estate culture. Now, we focus on the mortgage side of the business. The real estate transactions is not what we do. But the reason why we're talking about real estate agents today is because the only way that you know if somebody's experienced or not is if you actually have some visibility as to how many transactions they have closed, when they closed them, what kind of volume they're actually doing. There's two different types of real estate agents. There's the agent that's been in the business for 15 years, and so you kind of cheer and go, that's a great experienced agent. But if that agent has only closed one deal or two deals a year for the last 15 years, they are actually less experienced than, let's say, an agent that's been in the business for 3 years and closes 15 to 20 deals, every single year. You want the agent that's actually doing the work, that's actually putting in the repetition, that's actually closing the transaction. That agent has actually seen it all, done it all, can be a resource to you. But no agent's going to tell you that, hey, I only close one or two of these transactions a year, because let's be honest, you would never hire them, right? And they know that, right? So how do you go about vetting somebody as a customer? Like how, especially because you don't have access to that data. Well, you can utilize me, and I'll be happy to help you. It doesn't matter where you are in the country. Essentially, we have software on the mortgage side that helps me vet loan officers. So when I'm talking to a loan officer that wants to potentially join our company, I can use this software to go and determine how many loans have they closed, right? Like, what kind of volume are they doing, right? And this will help me determine if this is somebody I want to talk to further, or if I want to just kill the conversation there. Because some loan officers, same thing, they don't close very much business, and if they don't close a lot, then there's just no reason for them to talk to us about coming on board, because we're not going to bring them on. But the software that we have, coincidentally, will track real estate agent data as well. So this is where the advantage for you comes in, is I will offer this to you free of charge, right? Like, you don't have to worry about paying me anything. It's simply to help you to make sure that you're working with a quality agent. And in the description, you're going to have my email. If you were to email me the name, first and last name of your agent, and the brokerage that they're working for, I can do my best to go and look up their data. Now, here's the tricky part, is if they have a really common name like Mike Smith, James Jones, like there could be a million of those types of realtors with those names. Sometimes if their name isn't unique enough, it might be a little difficult to find the data, but we'll always give it my best shot, try to help you out there. You want to have access to data that will tell you about a realtor. You want to know that they've actually been in the trenches, that they've actually closed the deals, that they've done the work. Why? Because it means that they've seen the problems and overcame them. It means that they've had the dialogue and have had it in a manner that has given their clients an advantage. It means that they understand when turbulence shows up, what needs to happen in order to resolve it. These things, realtors are a great asset for you. But you have to have ones that actually know what they're doing, not just writing a contract, submitting a sales price, and hoping that the whole thing goes through. That doesn't give you an edge. But this is where the technology component comes into giving you an edge in home ownership. By proxy, since you're going to reach out to me, if you give me your agent's contact information, I can go in and look up their numbers and just email them back to you. Then you can make a determination on if they have enough experience or not. This will give you a huge edge. So today's talk is simply about making sure that you vet the people that you are working with on the real estate side, because you don't have access to that data, and I do happen to have access to that technology and data, which you have to be licensed in order to have that for whatever given reason. Those companies won't sell it to you if you're not licensed to do that. I'm going to extend the arm and help you out with that. So in the description, my email will be below. If you just watch this, you want to look at the description. It's amir@leftcoastleaders.com. Feel free to send your agent info over, just first, last name, and the brokerage that they're with. And then I can go look at that data and get back to you. And I hope that you have a wonderful week, and hope this is helpful. And I hope it gives you an edge when you're looking for a house.